Your customer sees over 10,000 ads every single day. 10,000. So when your ad pops up, you're not just competing with other brands and businesses, you're competing with everything trying to grab their attention at the exact same moment. And most of you lose that fight before it even starts. Not because your product sucks, not because your targeting is off, but because the creative itself was built wrong from the jump. I'm going to show you the exact framework we use to build ads that actually hold attention, the same framework that took one client from 1.2 seconds average watch time to 8.7 seconds. It was the same budget, same targeting, different creative. Stick with me for the next few minutes and I'll break down exactly how this works, why most ads fail in the first 2 seconds, and what you need to do to fix it. So here's what's happening right now. You're spending money on ads, could be 5K, might even be 50K a month. It really doesn't matter because the problem is the same each time. Your creative isn't holding attention, people are scrolling past it, your CPAs keep climbing, your ROAS keeps shrinking, and you're stuck in this horrible loop where you're throwing money at the budget, and the problem is that nothing is sticking. Maybe you've tried hiring agencies, maybe you've tried the whole UGC thing where you pay creators to make content and it just looks like everyone else's stuff. Maybe you've tried making ads in-house and they just feel off, like something's missing, but you can't figure out what. And the whole time you're watching competitors run ads that somehow just work. They're not even doing anything that's complicated, but people stop, people watch, people buy, and you're sitting there like, what am I missing? And here's the thing that makes this even worse. On top of all of that, you still need to run your actual business. You still need to manage your team. You still need to deal with inventory, customer service, all the day-to-day stuff. You don't have time to become a creative strategist on top of everything else. And every day you keep running ads that don't hold attention. You're not just losing money. You're training the algorithm that your content isn't worth showing. Meta sees that people scroll past your stuff, so it charges you more to reach them. Your costs go up, your results go down, and the longer it goes on, the harder it is to get out of that hole. So here's what we figured out. Every single piece of content that actually holds attention follows the same problem. Doesn't matter if it's TV, commercial, YouTube, or a 15-second ad. The pattern is the same. We call it the attention ladder. 4 rungs. Your creative needs to hit all of them. Miss one and they scroll past. Rung 1 is visual arrest. Your ad has to hit the eye different than everything else in the feed. Rung 2 is the question. You gotta plant a question in their head, not your question about why they should buy. Their question about what are they even looking at? The brain can't scroll past an open question. It's wired to solve this stuff. Rung 3 is the buildup. You give them pieces that make them guess what's coming. You're building tension, but you don't give them the answer yet. That tension keeps them watching. Rung 4 is the payoff. Close the loop. Give them something good, something they didn't see coming. Now they connect to that feeling and your brand. When you stick all of those 4 in the right way, your ad stops feeling like an ad and it becomes something they actually want to watch. But here's what most people miss. Not all ads need the same execution of this ladder. A brand film isn't a UGC ad. A product explainer isn't a cultural piece. So we built a second layer to this. 4 quadrants. Brand equity content where the ladder gets stretched out with longer builds and deeper payoffs. UGC and social stuff where the ladder is compressed for speed and testing. Micro dramas for building fans and community. And operational content for internal stuff that needs to be fast and clear. The brands that win aren't using AI the same way for everything. They're matching the right level of automation and production to what the content actually needs to do. So what does that actually look like when you work with us? First, we figure out which quadrant your next content piece needs to live in. Are you building brand equity right now? Or do you need volume and speed? Different problems need different solutions. Second, we build the creative using the attention ladder framework. Every piece is structured to hold eyeballs. Visual arrest, question, build up, payoff, all 4 rungs. Third, we move fast, like days fast, because we're not booking studio time, we're hiring crews, we're doing all that traditional production stuff, but the work doesn't look cheap because we actually know what we're doing. 15 years of figuring out what holds attention doesn't disappear just because the tools have changed. That's it. Strategy, structure, speed, and the result is ads people actually watch, which means your CPA drops and your ROAS goes up without spending more money. Now look, if you're already running ads and you know your creative creative is the problem, you don't need to watch the rest of this. Click the link below, book a call. We'll look at what you're running right now, show you exactly where attention is dropping off, and map out what a rebuilt creative strategy looks like. It's going to be 15 to 20 minutes. No weird pressure. If it makes sense to work together, cool. If not, you still walk away with something useful. But if you want more proof that this actually works, stick around. I'm going to walk you through exactly what happened with one of our clients. So let me tell you about a brand we worked with. Nor Aesthetics Med Spa. They had this massive drop in book calls and couldn't figure out how to get the numbers back up. Within 1 week of working with us, they had 20 booked calls. And within 30 days, they hit 120 booked calls. Most med spas would kill for that kind of attention. And we did it in a month, just by following the same system I walked you through. And look, this is just one example. We've done this across a bunch of different industries using the same framework. The attention ladder works because it's based on how people actually watch things. It doesn't matter if you're selling supplements or booking med spa appointments or anything else you can think of. The structure is the same. You might be thinking, I've worked with agencies before and I've got burned. What makes you different? Here's the thing. Most agencies are either tech people who learn some video stuff or traditional video people who are slow and super expensive. They either give you cheap, fast content that looks like AI made it, or they give you premium stuff that takes forever and costs a fortune. We're neither. We're actual Hollywood people. 15 years of experience making content for major networks and major brands. But we use AI to move faster and keep costs down. So you're getting the quality without the timeline or the budget. And we're not trying to lock you into some retainer where we drip out content forever. We want to build your stuff that works, show you the framework, and get you results fast. You might also be thinking, I've tried AI video before and it looks like garbage. Yeah, because most AI video does look like garbage, because most people using AI tools don't know what the heck they're doing to tell a story. They know how to prompt a tool, but that's not the same thing. We know how to structure attention, we know how to build tension, we know what makes people keep watching. The AI is just how we execute it faster. So look, this isn't for everyone. If you're not already spending money on ads, this probably isn't right for you yet. Go figure out your offer first. Come back when you're ready to scale. If you're looking for the cheapest possible option, this isn't for you either. We're not a budget play. We're the play that brands want when creative matters and want it done right. But if you're spending real money on ads and you know your creative is what's holding you back, if you're tired of watching competitors run stuff that just works while yours gets scrolled past, if you want the same people who made content for Coca-Cola and Mercedes making content for you, then click the link below and book a call. We'll look at what you're running, show you where attention is dropping off, map out which quadrant your next content should live in, and what a rebuilt creative strategy looks like. It takes 15, 20 minutes, no pitch, no pressure. If it makes sense to work together, we'll talk about it. If not, you still leave with something useful. But here's the thing. Every day you keep running ads that don't hold attention, you're burning money and training the algorithm to ignore you. That compounds. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. So click the link, grab a time, and let's fix your creative.